Hi and welcome to Your Barre Studio's channel. If I've not taught you before, my name is Katie and I'm the founder of online wellness platform and app Your Barre Studio, and today I'm going to be taking you through a 30-minute pregnancy safe full body bar workout. Now I'm in my second trimester, so I'm going to be doing absolutely everything with you. Have some water to hand, a comfortable space on the floor. I always suggest a mat, but other than that, this is a body weight bar workout. When you are ready, guys, let's begin. So creating space to start your session, straddle your mat for me and bring your feet nice and wide, toes to 10 and 2. Now to get you started, your right arm is gonna come all the way up towards your ear and you're gonna lift and create space through the side of the body, going for a nice deep lateral stretch. Now take a big breath in for me, relaxing those shoulders. As you exhale, enjoy that stretch coming all the way back through to center, repeating the stretch on that second side. Inhaling, lifting all the way up and over, nice deep stretch, pressing down through the feet, and then exhale, release a little further, coming all the way back through center. Now from here, big breath in, sweep your arms tall, create space through your spine, and then let your hands find each other in prayer, prayer to chest. We're going for a single plie, so we drop and we lift. Now, toes and knees are dialing to 10 and 2 here. We're dropping down deeply into that lovely plie. Plie literally means to bend, and we are bending deeply at the knees. Now, naturally, you're gonna want to send your hips back, but in your plie, keep your shoulders directly on top of your hips and press your thighs deeply out. Think about the energy running through the outsides of your feet. Now, it is completely up to you how low you go into this plie. I want to remind you that this is your workout, okay? And especially when it comes to prenatal exercise, you know your body best. If you need to take a break at any point, feel free to do so. But I am gonna move from one exercise straight into the next. I want you to really feel super strong and supported as you move through your pregnancy. We drop and lift, lovely work. We lower and lift. Can we go for 5 more single plies? We go 4 more. We have just 3 more. We have just 2 more. Now Your Barre Studio in 1, you're gonna hold it down there. Knees are driving over your toes. Can we take a moment to just hold stillness? Now you're gonna feel the heat rise, and I want you to think about the base of your pelvis. I want you to think about a big breath in, and on your exhale, you're drawing up through the base of your pelvis as if you're trying to lift a hypothetical blueberry right the way up towards your chest. Okay, feel that engagement with the pelvic floor. Now from here, we're gonna bring those arms all the way out in line with the shoulders, and we're gonna start by lifting those elbows up towards the sky. We're gonna lift, we're gonna bring them back down in line with the shoulders. We go up and down. Now when you're ready, lengthen the legs and drop. We lift and lower. So we're just gonna start to activate the upper body as well. Sweep your arms tall, bring it all the way back down. We lift and lower. Now it's an absolute gift to keep your body moving through your pregnancy. This is why I'm sharing my workouts with you guys, because I have felt so strong as I moved through my first and second trimester. I'm hopeful to keep moving right the way up to my due date, and hopefully you'll be moving with me. Sweep your arms tall, bring it all the way down. We lift and lower. You've got this. Take it up and down. Can we go for 4 more? Keeping it simple. We go 3 more. Keeping it simple. Now in 1, we're gonna keep those elbows in line with the shoulders. Now once again, take a big breath in. Come back to thinking about that pelvic floor, drawing up through the base of the pelvic floor, lifting that hypothetical blueberry. Now from here, we're gonna go for a little pulse down in the hips and a little lift of those elbows. It is up to you how deep you are in that lovely plie position. I want you to think about the shoulders being relaxed and the elbows just lightly pulsing your shoulders up towards the sky. We're not gonna be here for long. Let that heat continue to rise. We pulse it up and up. Your Barre Studio, can you give me just 10 little pulses? Perhaps we can drop a little deeper. We're here for just 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now relax your arms, dial your toes forward. Tuck your chin to your chest, feel that stretch through the back of the neck. Continuing our warm up, we're gonna roll down through the spine, and I want you to take a moment here, bringing your hands to the floor, and you're gonna walk all the way out, dropping your knees down, bringing your knees underneath your hips, and your hands underneath your shoulders. So a smooth transition. Now, breathe deeply, take a big breath in for me, open up through the front of the body. Think about a lovely cat-cow here as you breathe in. And then as you exhale, press down through your palms, hug and lift that belly button. Imagine you're hugging your baby as you press your spine up towards the ceiling. Now let's think again about that pelvic floor. As we inhale, think about lengthening through the base of the pelvic floor. As we exhale, can we think about that hypothetical blueberry? Zip it up as we hug the baby, pressing down into the palms. Let's go, one more here. Inhale, belly falls, chest smiles forward. Your Barre Studio, exhale. Hug that blueberry, that baby, and bring it all the way up. Now from here, eyeliners down. We're gonna bring our forearms forward, and we're gonna shift the weight into a modified forearm plank. Now from here, all I want you to give me is a little tuck of the tailbone. So it's super simple, we tuck and hold. Now we're modifying, of course, because we want to take any unnecessary pressure off that abdominal wall. Shoulders are on top of those elbows, and we're tilting the tailbone to maintain length through the lower spine. Now again, I want you to think about that sensation of drawing up through the pelvic floor every time you tuck, and think about knitting those abdominals together, really firing into the core. We want to be working our core all the way through our pregnancies, staying nice and strong. Can we go for 3 more here? Are you still breathing? Exhale on the effort. 2 more here. Really nice work. Now in 1, maintain that tuck of the tailbone. Left fingertips come to the right elbow, and you're gonna join me stacking your knees in a modified plank, turning to face that right side. Now from here, the shoulders are stacked, the hips are stacked. If this is not comfortable for you, you've got the option to bring that left shin a little deeper to the floor. Extend your right leg long for a little bit of extra support, but if you can, keep those knees stacked. Think about working through the side of the body and just give me a little pulse up with those hips. Now this is literally the end of your warm up, okay? We should be feeling nice and warm now. Shoulders are stacked, hips are stacked. If we need that little bit of extra support, we take that right leg out. We're not gonna be here for long. Can you lift out of this underneath shoulder? And everyone, we're just going for a tiny, tiny pulse. We've got just over 15 seconds. We're feeling super strong. We're gonna go straight into some glute work in literally just 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now drop your hips down to the floor. Taking a moment here, you're gonna come down right onto your left-hand side, and you're gonna swing your torso, not your torso, sorry, your legs forward so they're in this lovely position. Now, if you feel more comfortable to put a pillow underneath you, feel free to do so. Try and relax the shoulders here. They've been very active, and let's lift our right leg. We're gonna lift it up and down. Now, to be really particular, your right knee and your right ankle want to stay in line as you lift the right thigh. We bring it all the way down. The hips are nice and stacked here, and we're just keeping the shoulders stacked, we're keeping the upper body relaxed. So we're focusing on those glutes, we're abducting that right leg, we're bringing it all the way back. We lift and we lower, we've got this, we take it up and down, really nice. Can we go for 3 more? We lower it all the way down. Let's go 2 more, lower it all the way down. Now in 1, you're gonna lift your right leg and you're gonna hold it there. Now hopefully you're feeling a little bit of heat building through the side of the seat. The leg, it doesn't need to be super, super high. Now from here, all I want you to give me is a little lift and hold. We lift and hold, we take it up, we lift and hold. So it's a tiny, tiny pulse, okay? It's a tiny movement, and that heat continues to really build through the side of the seat. Now the joy of this one is that we're completely relaxed down on that left side, okay? You're not creating any tension through the top of the body. You can be supporting the underneath side with a pillow if that's what your body needs. We lift and hold, really simple. We lift and hold. We're not gonna be here for long. Can we go for 3 more? Wow, that heat is building. Let's go 2 more. Everybody give me 1 more. Now this time, take a breather, drop the legs down. Give me a little shake out, whatever your body needs. Can we take it back to that lift? We go up and down. Now this time I'm gonna give you an option to advance, and we're not gonna be here for very long because the session is gonna absolutely fly. We take it up, we bring it all the way down. We lift and we lower. Now when you're ready, your option to advance, you're gonna lift your right leg and you're gonna extend your leg forward, fold it back in and then lower it down. Okay, it's tough. We take it up, we stretch the hamstring, we bring it down and lower. If it's too much, you just keep lifting and you keep lowering. Wherever you are, we've got 15 seconds. We're gonna go for 1 final push. Woo. Let's go, 10 more seconds, guys. I'm going for that hamstring stretch. My glutes are on fire, wow, let's go. This time, we're all digging deep. Now to finish, you're gonna lift that leg, you're gonna hold it there. Now if this is enough, you give me a tiny pulse with your leg where it is. If you're able to take it further, point your right toe and lengthen that hamstring. All you have is just 15 seconds. It's very, very tough, but we are really working through this together. Let's go. I'm gonna breathe deeply into this. Join me, give me 10 little pulses. Go 9, 8, wow, go 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Wow, now from here, being mindful of how you get off the floor, turn to face literally the front of your space. I've just turned to face the back. Seat is on the ground, hands are gonna come to the back of your mat and your chest is proud. Now I want you to flex through your feet for me here, hugging your elbows towards each other. You're gonna bend down 2 counts to lower, and then you're gonna exhale 2 counts to lift. So breathe in, nice deep bend of the elbows. Exhale, we extend those arms. How are we feeling? Big breath in. Exhale, we lift. Now, if you're looking for something a little bit more challenging today, option to lift your hips into a full tricep dip. Same slow tempo. Down for 2. Exhale, up for 2. Nice and steady. We go down for 2. Exhale, lift for 2. Can we go 3 more this tempo? Down for 2. And lift for 2, I'm with you. 2 more. Inhale to lower, exhale to lift. 2 more. Inhale to lower, exhale to lift. Now in 1, you're gonna inhale to lower, exhale to lift. Now this time, shake it out. Do whatever you need to do. We're feeling that fatigue a lot quicker now. Bring the palms back to where they were. Flex the feet, shine the chest forward. You're gonna give me single reps. We're going for 8. We've got this. We're all going for 7. If you want to lift your hips, give me 6 more here. We've got this for 5. It is tough. Go 4. I'm going to keep my seat grounded for 3. Everyone holds in 2. Now Your Barre Studio in 1. This time you're going to hold stillness. Can you bend your elbows? Can you count down for 8 seconds? Take a big breath in. On your exhale, zip up through that pelvic floor. Think about hugging your baby. You're here for 3, for 2, and 1. Wow, now take a moment, shake out those wrists. When you're ready, come right the way round to where you started that set, with your hands under your shoulders, your knees under your hips. Now taking your moment here, taking a big breath in, let your belly fall towards the floor, let your chest smile forward, pelvic floor lengthens. Now exhale, hug your spine up towards the ceiling. Draw your chin towards your chest, hugging that baby, contracting through the pelvic floor. Let's go 2 more. Inhale, belly falls. Chest smiles forward. Exhale, we round up through the spine. We hug the chin towards the chest. Can we go 1 more all together? Inhale, belly falls, chest smiles forward. Exhale, hug that chin towards the chest. Now, everyone, eye line down. Forearms come down towards the floor, shifting the weight into that lovely plank position. Can we revisit that modified plank, tilting tailbone in line with those shoulders? Here we go. Exhale, we lift. Now, your shins are on the floor here. Your shoulders are stacked on top of your elbows, and you're fighting to create space in the underarms all the way through this modified plank set. Can we think about that contraction of the pelvic floor? Exhale, Think about drawing up on your contraction, hugging the baby, threading the belly button to the sky. We've got this, guys. Second time you're doing this plank, odds are it's going to be feeling a little bit more tiring. This tuck is super important to maintain length through that lower spine. You may be feeling a little bit more of a shake this time. Exhale, we tuck. We are not here for long. Side plank approaching in 3. Everyone to side plank in 2. Everyone to side plank in 1. Now right fingertips to the left elbow. Knees stack, shoulders stack, and we bring that left arm up towards the sky. Now from here, if you need to modify, bring that left leg out a little bit further. Drive your right shin a little bit deeper down into the floor, okay? You've got that support there. We're not putting that unnecessary pressure through the abdominal wall. We're gonna go for a little pulse here. We lift up and up. So working through the side of your body still, lifting those hips away from the floor. Shoulders are stacked, and you know what's coming up next. We're gonna give those shoulders a nice breather, but before we get there, we're working through the sides of the body. You can take a little breather at any point, but we're not gonna be here for long. Whatever works for you guys, stack those hips, tiny pulses, we drive it up and up. You're here for just over 15 seconds. We release that right shoulder in just 12, 11, let's go, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now drop down. I'm gonna just shimmy around. So I don't have my back to you for the whole set, but you're coming around to have your left leg stacked on top. Top of the body completely relaxed. Let those shoulders breathe. Now from here, knees are stacked here. We're gonna lift the left leg up and down. Let's go. We lift and lower. So really working those glutes. We drive it up. We bring it all the way down. We are not gonna be here for long. We lift and we lower. Shoulders are stacked, hips are stacked. We draw it all the way down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. So how are we feeling here? I want your whole body to feel like it's had a really good workout. We started off with that simple standing plie set. We lift that left leg, we lower it all the way down. We're working through some isolated glute work here. We're gonna go for 3 more, lowering that leg down. We go 2 more, lowering that leg down. Now in 1, you're gonna hold it there. Remember, the leg doesn't need to be lifted too high. Knee wants to be in line with the ankle though. Hips and shoulders are stacked. Now can we go for a little lift and hold? It's small, but it's mighty. We lift and hold. Really nice work. Can we come back to our breath? Have we forgotten about that deep breath? Inhale, filling the stomach, filling the sides, the back of the body. Exhaling, thinking about zipping up through the base of that pelvic floor, hugging your baby, contracting those transverse abdominis. We lift and hold. You've got this, guys. We lift and hold. Digging a little bit deeper. We're literally going for that lift and hold. Can we go for just 3 more? Wow, we have just 2 more. Wow, now in 1, we're gonna lower that leg. Now back to those single reps with option to advance. We take it up and down. So modified option, just the lift of the leg. If you wanna take it further, can we add that extension? Okay, last little hurdle. I know it's tough. Extend that hamstring, fold it back in, lower it down. You've got it. You lift, you extend, you fold it back and lower. Once again, I remind you, you don't have to have this leg super, super high, okay? Ideally, your knees are in line with your hips, but we're not gonna be here for long. Can we go for 3 more? Whoo, my glutes are burning. We've got this. All together, 2 more. We lift. Take it all the way forward, fold it in, lower it down. Now 1 more, this time, option. Can you extend that leg forward? Can you hold it there? Now can we go for a tiny, tiny pulse up towards the sky? We lift it up and up. If it's too much, keep your leg bent. Can we go for that tiny pulse still? Wherever we are, we're gonna go for 15 seconds all together. I know it's tough, you're feeling super challenged, but we're safely moving through this workout. Can we go for just 10, 9, I'm extending for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Once again, safely come off the floor. This time, come right the way round into your cat-cow position, hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Now, if you need to, this is a great point to get some water. We're gonna inhale, let the belly fall, let the pelvic floor lengthen, chest smiles forward. And we're just gonna take a little breather, rounding up, hugging the chin towards the chest. So the rest of your session is gonna absolutely fly. We inhale, belly falls to the floor. Exhaling, rounding up, hugging that baby, lifting up through the pelvic floor, chin to chest. Let's go one more rep. Inhale, belly falls, chest smiles forward, and then we exhale, we hug the chin towards the chest. Now this time we're gonna come into a lovely long spine. The eye line is down. I want your right leg to lengthen. Breathe deeply in, and then exhale, extend your right leg all the way back, lifting up through that right leg, and then bringing it all the way back down towards the floor. Breathing in, we exhale on the effort, extend the opposing leg back, hips are nice and stable, spine is nice and long. So breathe in as the knees coming back, exhale as you alternate to extend the leg. Now from here, if it feels comfortable, can you join me sweeping the opposing arm forward? Now, we're keeping the spine super long. What's really important is that you focus on length through the lower spine, okay? We don't want to be sinking into this all fours position, and as I keep referring to, putting unnecessary pressure through the abdominal wall. Come back to that breath. The neck and spine is long. We're working in parallel here. As you exhale, think about that connection. Are you still lifting your blueberry up from the base of the pelvic floor? We've got this. We go all the way forward. Whew. We bring it all the way back. Can we go 3 more? Feeling super strong. Sweeping it all the way forward. Bringing it all the way back. 2 more. Stick with that breath. Hug that baby as you find that effort. Now 1 more rep. This time, right leg goes back, it stays where it is, left arm reaches forward. Now hold it there for me. Can this left hand come back to the floor? Can your hands be under your shoulders with your right leg lifted? Can you point your right toe further and hug that belly button through to spine, zip up through that lower belly. Now from here, we're hugging the baby, we're zipping up through the base of the pelvic floor. We're gonna tap the right toe down, we're gonna lift, and we're gonna bend, elbows towards the body, shoulders towards the fingertips. We're going to extend. Now we're not rushing this, okay? We're coming into the last little hurdle of our workout. Not forgetting those arms, okay? We tap it down and we lift. We hug it in. Can you give me just 2 more there? Maintaining that lovely strong center. We've got it. We hug it in. We extend. Can we go 1 more? Take it down. We lift. We extend. Now from here, bring that right knee down towards the floor. Big breath in. As you exhale, opposing arm and leg lengthens away from the torso. Working deeply into your core here. Safely as always. Big breath out on the effort, lengthening through those legs. Feeling strong in every movement. You've got this, guys. Arms reaching away. Inhale to lift. Exhale, we bring it all the way back. Can we go 3 more here? Inhale to lift. Bring it all the way back down. Let's go again. Take it all the way up. Really nice work. Let's finish this off strong. Right leg back, left arm forward. Now this time, Your Barre Studio. Left arm back, right arm forward. You're gonna hold it there. Now again, can we hug that baby? Think about your deepest layers of abdominals working really hard. Hands come underneath your shoulders. Pad the hands if you need to, relax your shoulders. Tap your left toe down, pointing that left toe. Lift the leg. We hug the elbows in. Weight goes forward, okay? We're not gonna be here for long. We tap it down and we lift. We hug the elbows in. We extend. So you only lower as deeply into that position as feels comfortable. If it's too much or too advanced with that leg, just bring both knees to the floor. Think about your elbows hugging back as your shoulders drawing forward. Wherever you are, you've got 3 more reps. We draw the elbows in, shoulders forward. Are you still engaged with that core? That core engagement is everything. We've got this. Hug it in. extend, we tap it down. Can we go one more? Hug it in, extend, we tap it down. Now this time, guys, bring your left knee back down towards the floor. Can the knees open wide? Keep them in parallel, but just drive your hips back, create space for your bump, reach your arms forward. Whew, nice big deep stretch here. So, coming to the end of your session, I know those wrists are feeling tired. Let's walk the hands over to the left-hand side of the space. Taking a big breath in here, and a big breath out. We walk the hands over to the opposing side of the space. Now this is it, last little chunk of movement, and then we get to stretch it out. Before we get there, I want you to bring your hands as wide as the mat. Your knees are nice and wide. We're creating space for that bump, and we're gonna lift the hips and we're gonna ripple through the spine, imagining that sensation of hugging the baby. We're gonna shift the weight into our hands, this time chest in line with the wrists, and we're gonna drop into a wide press up, extending the arms, driving it all the way back, lengthening through that pelvic floor. So, rounding all the way up. If you're in the right position, this doesn't want to feel shoulder heavy. You want to feel like you're opening up further into your chest, okay? Drive it all the way back. We are not here for long. Lifting the hips, creating space, shifting chest in line with the hands, dropping, exhale, lifting. Can you give me one more rep like that? This is it, guys. Lift the hips, take it all the way forward, shifting into your palms, dropping elbows, exhale, we drive it all the way back. Now this time, final push, we breathe in. On the exhale, we lift the hips. We round through, and just as we did in our triceps, we're gonna go for single reps. If it feels more comfortable to bring your knees a little closer together for this, feel free to do so. Can we go for 8? We go 8. Everybody's out in 7. We've got this. Ending of your full body bar. Everyone's here for just 5. Think about that core engagement. 4. We inhale on the lower, exhale, contract on the lift. Can you go 3? Hands in line with the chest for 2. Everyone give me one more. You've got 1. Wow, now from here, toes come together, knees come apart, chest comes heavy, back down towards the floor, arms reach forward, rest the head heavy. Make sure you've created space for your belly and just breathe. Now, deeply breathing at the end of your session is super important. Let's use that breath to really calm the nervous system. Going for a big breath in, we breathe out. We melt down to the floor. Gorgeous, gorgeous work. Now, if you can, slowly come into a position where you're comfortable. You may feel comfortable in this kneeling position. Take your time here. Grab some water if you need to. I'm gonna come round and I'm gonna bring my feet together and I'm gonna open up my knees because I just love this position at the moment. Now, all I want you to do here is literally sit nice and tall, okay? Look over to your left side. You can be doing this kneeling as well, or you can be standing sort of in any fashion that feels good for you. And then look over to your right. Amazing work. Let's go again, guys. Look over to your left. And then look over to your right. Lovely. Now from here, come back through to center. We're gonna bring one hand to the crown of the head and we're gonna hug the right ear down towards the right shoulder. Taking a big breath in. As we exhale, swap those hands over. Weight at the knees, opening up the hips if you are joining me. Wherever you are, just try and sit up nice and tall, okay? Big breath in, big breath out. And then from here, we're gonna bring our feet a little wider than our hips. Step them nice and wide, bring your hands to the back of your body and just shine your chest forward. And you're gonna rock your knees over to the left and over to the right. So everyone, how are we feeling here? Rocking your knees to the right and to the left. Now just to finish off your session, Can you rock your knees to the right? And can you just hold it there? Now, left knee's in line with your left hip, right knee is in front of you, and you're just gonna come forward into this sort of modified stretch position, and you should feel this deeply in your glutes. Again, one of my favorite stretches. If you want to just be a little bit further upright, if you want your leg to be a little bit further away from your belly, feel free to do so, but just melting over the front of that leg. It's almost like a modified pigeon. Can we just hold this for 10 more seconds before we switch legs? We're nearly done and dusted, I promise. These 30-minute workouts, 7 minutes roughly to wake your body up, 20 minutes to move, and then 3 minutes to cool the body down. Take your time here. Take your knees up and over to the opposing side, right knee in line with the right hip. Let's fold forward over that front leg. Again, if you want to have your leg a little further away to create more space for your bump and just come into extended arms, feel free to do so. Whatever feels good for your body. Equally, I always say this, it's your class, your barre studio. If you have stretches that you love to take at the end of a workout, feel free to do so. We're working out for us, okay? You're not working out for me, you're working out for you. How are we feeling? So, coming back through to center, I'm not gonna keep waffling. Feel free to cross those legs or come to any position and just relax those shoulders, but you are done and dusted. Another 30 minutes in the bag. If you liked this session, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more prenatal safe barre workouts. It was a pleasure to move with you guys, and I look forward to seeing you in another class soon.